Okay, so this tier list is the Disney princess movies. So not the princesses themselves, but the movies themselves. So, yeah, I'm going to be ranking the movies on which is like my favorite to least favorite, and yeah, so anyways, I mean I haven't seen like Sleeping Beauty in a while though, so like that one I feel like it's been a few years since I watched that one last, and then I haven't really watched Brave all that much because I kind of just didn't really care for it. And then Moana I didn't really watch very much, which I should probably watch again, but and then I haven't watched like a few others in a little bit, but I guess whatever. um, but I'll put, you know, Princess and the Frog at the top and Tangled at the top because they're the best ones. They're my favorite, I guess. I mean, Little Mermaid. I mean, I think I'll put Little Mermaid up there. I didn't put Ariel up with, like, when I did my princess ones, I didn't put Ariel up with Tiana and Rapunzel, but I think it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I feel like it was, like, kind of different with that. I don't know. I feel like I feel a bit more strong with Ariel's movie than I feel about herself, maybe. Or maybe I should have put Ariel at the top, but I don't know. I just, I don't know. Whatever, I guess. And then, let's see, Beauty and the Beast. So as a kid, Belle was my favorite. But do I want to put the movie? Do I want to put her movie up here? Also, the Disney Princess tier list I did, I also put Belle a little bit lower with Ariel, but then the movie itself, I feel like it's just like maybe there's a bit more, but also at the same time, it's like maybe it could go a little bit lower because I don't know, like do I want, and then I don't know, do I keep Ariel up here? I don't know, I might move Little Mermaid down one just because I don't know, like, well, I'm trying to think, like maybe, yeah, maybe it could sit down here. So I don't know, but okay. And then I haven't seen Aladdin in a while. So like I mean I do know it's like one of the best Disney movies though, so it's pretty high up there. And then Mulan I want to put up there too because that one's also pretty great. And then Brave I just like I don't know if I would really hate it to put it at the bottom, but at the same time I just like I didn't really care for it. So I don't know. I don't know. Snow White. I mean, I did put Snow White herself a little bit lower, I think, right? Yeah. I put Snow White a little bit lower, I think, but I think her movie is still like interesting enough to be up here, and it's like it's the first Disney princess movie, so like it deserves to be at least a bit high up there, and also the art and everything. Great. Also, I guess I'll probably put Sleeping Beauty's movie up here too because like the art and everything, even though it's one of the shorter movies, like I don't think it's even an hour long. I would have to check again, but like it's like the art and like even like Maleficent, like one of the best. Oh no, it's just over an hour, a little bit, but Okay, I thought it was like maybe an hour or less, but it's like just a little bit over an hour, according to that I looked at. But yeah, like even though Sleeping Beauty only shows up for like 5 minutes of her own movie, like it's still like a very pretty movie, like all the backgrounds and stuff, and yeah, one of the best villains too. Same with Snow White. It's like very nice backgrounds and artwork, and then like one of the best villains and stuff with like the iconic kind of look she has and everything. So yeah, I feel like whenever people think of Disney movies or Disney princess, they usually think of like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and stuff like that. And like Ariel, like her movie also has very nice visuals. Um, but like for Princess and the Frog and Tangled, I feel like they're just like they're great. Like the only flaw I would really say about Princess and the Frog is that she's a frog for most of her movie, which really sucks. But other than that, great movie. So I've always loved Princess and the Frog ever since it came out in 2009. So, yeah, same thing with Tangled. When that came out in 2010, I was like, this is great too. And those have been my like two favorites. They're like tied as my number one Disney movie or Disney princess movie. So, they're always gonna be at the top there. And then, yeah, Cinderella as a movie. Um, I mean, I feel like Cinderella is also a very like you think of her when you think of Disney princess stuff. She was one of the first ones. Wasn't she the second? 'Cause Snow White's the first, and I think Cinderella was like the second one after like however many years. Because I think there was a big gap between them in years. So I think so anyways, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think like like her movie says some nice visual stuff throughout the movie, and it's also like a lot of people hate Snow White and Cinderella because they're like, oh, they just cry in the movie and they're just like helpless, whatever, and they need a prince to save them. But really, it's like, I mean, Snow White kind of, she ran away, so she kind of saved herself then. But also, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with them crying? Like any normal person would cry in that situation. So like, what? If anything, it's a sign of strength, not weakness. So if someone sees crying as a weakness, then you are absolutely insane. Like you're you have literally no empathy and you're just a horrible fucking person and I don't think you're a human on the inside. You may physically be human, but you're not human in a emotional, spiritual sense. Like you are a monster if you think crying is bad or weak. Like, bitch. And like, don't watch my videos if you think crying is a sign of weakness because you're a piece of shit. So, fuck off. But yeah, I just, I needed to kind of rant there a little bit with that and yeah. Anyways, next thing, I think, Moana. I feel like a lot of people do like Moana, so I don't know, but like I don't like I'm gonna have to watch it again. But I think yeah, the movie itself, like I feel like I did put Moana herself a little bit lower, but the movie, I think it's like visuals and everything and like the music and stuff too. Like a lot of the music in a lot of Disney movies is very nice. Like Princess and the Frog and Tangled have some of the best music too. And there's some great music in the other ones too, but like still I just like for me Princess and the Frog and Tangled are like top tier. Um but yeah, Moana has some great music, great visuals, story, like I'm well, yeah, story's pretty good too. Like yeah, the others also have um very well with like story wise, and that's why a lot of people like Disney princess movies because the stories and like the visuals and the music and all that. It's like it's very nice. Um, and then Frozen, I just like a lot of people like Frozen, but I feel like my problem, like I mean, it's a great movie, but then people kind of talked about it too much, and then it kind of made me not like it as much as I kind of did at first. Because then you just see it everywhere and you get sick of it, and yeah, so that kind of makes me feel like I should put it lower, but I don't want to judge it off of the fandom and like how popular it is. I just want to judge it off of the movie itself. Um, and like the visuals and the music and like the visuals and the music are great. um and then the story, I do really wish they went with the Snow Queen thing more, because that was apparently supposed to be like Disney himself wanted the Snow Queen thing before. And Elsa would have been the evil queen, and then Anna was supposed to like go to her and be like, "Hey, do this thing for me, 'cause blah blah blah." And yeah, I kind of wish they did that. But like, even without that, it's still a nice movie. But at the same time, I just feel like it kind. I mean, again, I want to judge it on the movie itself, but I still wish they kind of went with the original concept too, with the evil Snow Queen and everything. So I just, I don't know. Like, I feel like they just wanted to do a movie about sisters instead of, oh, this character needs a prince and whatever. Because, like, Disney kind of shifted away from that of, like, princes and princesses. And they're like, hey, we're just gonna have this, like, princess doing her own thing. But I still kind of wish they did the, like, evil Snow Queen thing. And, yeah, I don't know. But, anyways, Pocahontas. Again, like, visuals, great. Music, great. Story, I again, like with Pocahontas, like it's supposed to be kind of based off of a real person, but then they made her older, and I, I just like I don't know about that part. That part seems a little weird. I mean, Mulan is apparently supposed to be a real person, but at the same time, I feel like again, I'm gonna have to look at like stuff about Mulan because apparently she's like a legend and like maybe real, maybe just a legend kind of thing. You know, I feel like I think people like debate on if Mulan was actually a real person, kind of like Jesus sort of thing, where people debate if Jesus was really a real person or if he's just a legend. But with Pocahontas, like we know for sure she was a real person, and it's kind of I don't know, especially with how native people were basically slaughtered by white people. So I just, it's a little iffy for me, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a movie, so I guess they're not trying to go for historical accuracy then. I don't know. I guess this character is supposed to just share a name with a real person, sort of thing, maybe, but I still feel kind of weird about it then. So I don't know. But also it's like why should she be with a white man too? It's a little weird. Like I mean, obviously people of different races can be together, but it's still kind of weird because like the white people literally went over to steal land and kill natives and stuff. So it's kind of I don't know, weird. It's a little like what? Like why would she want to than be with the people that were attacking her people. I don't know. It's a little whatever, but I don't know. But even without that, I'm like, is Pocahontas really like I don't know. Is it like again, visuals and art and music all great, but even the story itself, I'm kind of like I don't know. Like why should they make peace with the people trying to kill them? I mean, I'm sure in real life the natives were trying to make peace with the white people that were trying to kill them, but at the same time it's like they're fucking killing you. I would not trust the white people if I were you. So I don't know. I don't know where to put Pocahontas. Like it is a classic Disney movie, but at the same time, a little I don't know iffy on it with how everything is. I don't know. I don't know if it's kind of just me overthinking it, maybe, but at the same time, I don't know. But okay, whatever. Anyways, I guess that'll be it for this video. Maybe Pocahontas could be in A tier, but right now it's just gonna be in B tier. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for this video, so bye.